Okay, so this is week 11, or I'm sorry, week 2, Sunday on studying for sbac. And this is the last 2 pages of the worksheet for quarter 4. All right, Grayson, so which question did you have on this page? Actually, I don't like that.
Maybe 28.
So for number 28, you need to turn that down a little bit, please, Maddie. Okay, so for number 28, you have 5.629 times 5.479, right? Do you see the double negative right there? Negative times a negative is a positive. So you know your answer is a positive, okay? So pay attention when I do this. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the 9. 9 times this is gonna give me 81. 18. Maddie, you need to stop. 26. 54. So that's 56, 45, 49, right? Then you do the second one. Second one is going to be with this number right there. Okay, the first number is with the 9. Second number that we're going to do is going to be with a 7. So this is going to give me a 63, right? 14, 20, 42, 44. This will be 35, 39, right? Okay. Then we're going to do this number right here. So 4 and 9, 36. Do you see how you have to move a space right here? Make sure you're doing that. 4 and 2 is 8, plus a 3 is 11. 4 times 6 is 24, plus a 1 is 25. 4 times 5 is 20, plus a 2 is 22. Do you see that? Okay, so you just do it slowly, one by one by one. Now, we're going to do the 5, okay? In purple. 5 times 9 is 45. So we just go ahead and write it here, 45, right? Remember, or actually, no, over here. Just kidding. Because now you need to have 3 spaces. Okay? 5 times 2 is 10, plus a 4 is 14. 5 times 6 is 30, plus the 1 is 31. 5 times 5 is 25, plus a 3, 28. Now that we're all done, we're going to add everything together. That just becomes a 1. 6 and 3 is a 9. 6 and 6 is a 12. Carry the 1. 9 and 1 is 10. This will be 20. 9 and 4 and 2 is 6. 6 plus 9 is 15. 15 plus 5 is 20. 20 plus 4 is 24, right? And then this right here will give me a 5. That's a 3, so that's an 8. Carry the 1, 3. Now, this part you got to be careful with your decimals, okay? Do you see how I go 1, 2, 3 to the right? 1, 2, 3 to the right, which means to reverse that, go 6 to the left. Do you see that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my answer here is a positive 30.840291. Is that the answer that you got or no? No? Okay, but that's how you would do it. Do you have your calculator with you? Grab your calculator. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Where is your calculator? We need to make sure we check our answers to make sure this is correct. If the answer is not correct, then that's a problem. Grab your calculator and check. After checking on this with the calculator, it appears that this should be a 1 right here, but I don't know where the mistake is, so we're just going to have to do this again. All right, so let's try this one more time. 81, 18, 20, 18, 20, right? Is it 20? It's 20, correct? 54 plus 2 is 56.
Oh, wait, I see where you make a mistake.
Where?
Right here. So when you were multiplying 9 by 5.
Hold on, this 9 by
Yes,
5?
Yes.
Okay, So 9 by 5 is 45, right? 45 will be 50.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it now. Okay, thank you. So that should be a 5 and a 0. So then that would make it a 1, 5. Hold on, let's see. 7, 16, 21. Shouldn't that be a 5 then? No, but see, then that messes everything up though. Because there should be an 8 and that should be a 4. Okay, as long as you got the answer, that's totally fine. Let me just redo this again because I can't freaking see what the mistake is. All right, let's just make sure everything is correct. 5.5629 times 9. 5.629. Yeah. Oh, wait a second. No, this is not right. But 81, 18. Oh, hold on a second. 18 plus 8 is 26. Yeah, okay. So this is good. 5661. Okay, so then let's continue with the 7. 7 times 9 is a 63. 14, so that'll be a 20. 42 plus 2 is 44. 35, 39. Let's see. 5.629 times 7. 39 for all three. Okay, so that's good. Next one, Grayson. We're gonna go ahead and do 4. 4 times 9 is excuse me, 36. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 5 is 20. So 5.629 times 4 is 22516. That's correct. Okay. The next, Grayson, we're gonna do 5, right? Last one. 5 times 9 is 45. 5 times 2 is 10. 14. 5 times 6 is 30. 31. 5 times 5 is 25. 28. Right? So make sure you have the answers the same as one here. Do you see the arrow I'm pointing at? Okay. Times the 28145. That's correct. Okay. So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add everything together. You ready? So that's a 1, 9, 12, 9, 5, 11, 6, or actually that'll be a 10, 24, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. That is correct. 30.4129. Yeah, so this is your answer.
Yeah.
Okay, which other one do you need help with?
None of these ones on this.
Did you check your answers for all of these with a calculator? So 3.6 times 1.5. Here, I'm going to show you how to do this. Okay. This is a negative 5.4 for number 29. Did you get that? You didn't get that? Okay. Well, let's check all the answers. Make sure you have them at least. Hold on a second. This is not centered correctly. Let me check. Okay, so then let's go up here. Number 23. You should have a negative 31.16. you should have a 1.19088. That's a positive, oh, this is a negative, sorry, negative. This is a positive 2.38. This is a negative 34. Do you have any questions on the first field right here? Any questions? You got all these right? Did you get all of them right? If you didn't get it right, let's go over the answers. Which one did you not get right? Okay, that's fine. So let me just show you something. So for like, which one did you misplace a decimal point on? 23, there's 1 to the right, 2 to the right. If you're going 2 to the right, you got to reverse it with 2 to the left. So it's 1, 2. Do you see that? 24, 1 to the right, 2 to the right. If it's 2 to the right, you got to reverse it 1, 2 to the left.
That was just 27, but that was it. That's like all the mistakes. But there weren't any mistakes with the numbering.
Okay, so any questions on number 29, 31, 34 or 32? 33 and 34. Any questions on those four? Are you sure? You can't even see that, I feel like. You need to turn off, close the blinds there. Close the blinds. Can you see the answers there for these? Just close the blinds on the left side, please. Thank you. Okay, that's better. Any questions on these? Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at number 31. So for number 31, you have 1.8 times 0.4, right? You know your answer is, okay, so we have a positive divided by a negative. Your answer is a negative, right? So let's divide it. 1.8 divided by 0.4. First thing you want to do is you cannot have anything that has a negative, right? On the inside or the outside. So this one, you always move the inside first, okay? Move inside decimal. Do you understand? If you move it over here, it's just 1. So you move this one by 1. Do you see that? So then rewrite it. You get 18 divided by 4. You see that? Okay. So then what we're going to do is 4 times 4 is 16. Subtract it, you get a 2, right? Put a decimal on top. Hold on a second. I think I wrote that wrong. Sorry. Hold on. Yeah, that I totally messed that up. Sorry. This is supposed to be a negative 4.5. Is that what you have? Okay, so my bad. So then put a 0 after you put the decimal there. 4 times 5 is 20. So then you get 0, right? So your answer is 4.5, but it's a negative 4.5. Okay, all right. Any other questions? 32, 33, 34. Okay, Maddie, enough with that. You know, I'm screwing this up. I don't know what the heck I'm getting these answers from. Hold on. 8.1 is a negative 16.2. I don't know what happened here. Oh, you know why? I didn't see the division sign. That's why. I multiply them, Dave. Oh, Grayson. 1.75? Yeah, I did not divide them. Sorry, hold on. Divided by 0.2. I was like, this is not even close. This is like so wrong. All right. Make sure you're careful with the signs. I always like to do like number 34, I put a positive divided by a negative is a negative. I just write it down. So that way, yeah. Which answer, which question you want? So let's take a look at that one. So 2.666 divided by 0.2, right? Remember I always told you to move the inside. 1, 2, 3 to the right. Yes? So this one you gotta move 1, 2, 3 to the right. So you have 2 zeros. So you have 200 divided by 2666. Do you see that? So work your questions on the right. Okay. 200 times what gives me 266? Well, that will be 1, right? Because that'll give me a 200, right? 66, bring down the 6. Well, 2 times 3 gives me 600. So I have 6, 6. Don't have enough, put a decimal there, put a 0, right? And then you put another 3, which gives me 600. Subtract it, 60, right? And then you put another 0, and guess what? 200 times 3 gives me 600. If I subtract it, gives me 0. So my answer is negative 13.33. It's a negative because remember, yeah.
Okay, that's all of that page.
Good. Let's take a look at this page then. Do you want to go out? Okay, so, wait, this is not it. Which one am I missing here? Is it this one? Is this the back page or no? That's not the back page. Okay, so let me find the back page. I don't know which one's the back page then. Is it this one? 35?
Yes, that's it.
Okay.
So the questions I had were 38, 39, and 40.
Okay, so let's go over those. All right, did you check your answers with the calculator or no? No, that's okay. We'll check it together. All right, Maddie, I'm recording right here and we can hear you. Yeah.
That is unacceptable.
It is unacceptable, Maddie. You should care because I'm gonna play this on YouTube and everybody's gonna hear you say bad things. Did you check you didn't check your answers, right? Okay, so negative times a negative times a positive is gonna be a positive, right? 2.2 times 0.8 times 0.4 is gonna give me a 0.704. That's your answer. 36. Negative times a positive is a negative. 0.3 times 4.2 times 6.1 is going to give you a negative 7.686. Number 37. Negative times a positive is a negative. 0.4 times 2 times 3.15 is a negative 2.52. 38, positive times a negative times a negative times a negative is a negative 5.3 times 2.99 times 2.1 times 1.8 is a 59.90166. Okay, so let's start out with 38. You want to do 38 first? Okay, so for number 38, let's first start off with these two. We're going to break it apart. Okay? We're going to start off with these two first, and then we're going to find out the blue part right here. Do you see the blue part and the black part right there? Okay, so let's start out with the blue part, or black part. 5.3, actually, I always like the bigger number to go on top. 2.99 times 5.3. Okay, so if I multiply that, 3 times 9 is going to be a 27. 3 times 9 is 27, plus the 2 is a 29. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 and 2 is 8, right? Then let's do the 5. 5 times 9 is a 45. 5 times 9 is 45. Plus the 4 is 49. 5 times 2 is 10. 14, right? Now, what you want to do is you want to take a look at 1, 2, 3. 3 spaces. So when you add it, 7, 18. You go 3 spaces to the right, which means you go 1, 2, 3 spaces to the left. So your answer is, this answer is 15.847, right? Now let's take a look at the blue part. The blue part, you're going to do this one on the side, which is going to be 2.1 times 1.8, right? Do you see how I'm not even looking at the positive or negative? Because I already know a positive times a negative times a negative times a negative is going to be a negative, right? So I know my answer is negative, so don't worry about the integers. All right, let's start with the 8. 8 times 1 is an 8. 8 times 2 is a 16. 1 times 1 is a 1. 1 times 2 is a... And here you have 1, 2 to the right. So 8, 7, 2. So you go 1, 2 to the left, which is going to give you a 2.78, right? Now you have to multiply those two together, the blue and the black ones together, right? So then I have 15.847 times 2.78. I'm going to multiply that together, okay? And when I do that, let's start off with the 8 first. 8 times 7, and this is going to get a little bit crazy. So 8 times 7 is going to give me a 56, right? Would you get out of the way, please? Are you done with the roller coaster? Are you done with that? No, you're not eating over here. You need to go back and... That's going to give me, what is 8 times 7? 56? 32, 64, 40, and then 46, and then 8. Is that correct? Let's just make sure it's correct. 15847 times 8. 12, 6, 7. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, next one. Look at the 7, right? 49. Make sure you stick in the space. 28 plus that is 32. That's 56. Plus that is 59. That's 35. 47 plus that is 11, right? Let me just make sure I do it correctly. 15.847 times 7. Yep, okay. Next, we're going to do the 2. 2 times 7 is 14. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 8 is 16. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 1 is 2 plus the 1 is 3, right? Now add 6. Carry the 1. Carry the 1. That's a 10, 19, 25. 6, 8, 9, 10. Carry the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Okay? But that's not freaking right. That's not the answer we got, is it? Oh my god, I'm so fucking confused. God, I hate multiplication. Gosh. That's correct. 2.1 times 1.8. Oh, because this is supposed to be a 3. Hold on. I messed up here somewhere. 2.1, 1.8. It's supposed to be a 3. And this is not decreasing. This is making me upset. Gosh dang it. Freaking PowerPoint. Hold on. So you see how there's a 1 and a 2 right there? That should have been a 3. So I forgot to carry that. And as a result, this entire freaking thing is wrong. But that's okay. Because we're going to fix it. Okay. That's a 3. So let's redo this part. I'm not going to start all the way from the freaking beginning because that's ridiculous. All right. So we're just going to do this. 15847 times 8 is 126,776. Okay. Make sure you write that down. 7 times everything on top is going to be a 110,929. 2 times everything over there, 15.847 times 2 is going to give you a 49,631. And when you add everything together, you will get a 5,990,166, right? But you got to be careful of the decimals, okay? So the decimals here, you have 1, 2, 3, 3 to the right, 1, 2, 2 to the right, which means you need to go 5 to the left, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So negative 59.90166, okay? All right. Let's go over the, this is not it. We still have more, Jesus. Okay, so we're done with number 37. Do you have any question on any of the 35, 36, 37, 38? Okay, let's go into 39. Should it be positive or negative for 39? Positive, because the negative times the negative is a positive, right? So your answer in this case is going to be a positive. We're not leaving anywhere yet, so no, you may not. That's your answer, okay? Then now we're going to divide. 8.4 divided by 1 is just a negative 8.4. This one is going to be a positive 5.7 divided by point. Is that a 3 or a 0.3? Is it a 3 for number 42? Is that a 3? Not 0.3, right? It's just 3. Okay, so 1.9. $43 is going to be a negative 8.8 divided by 3.2. Negative 2.75. 3.3 divided by 1.1. There should be a negative 3. 3.5 divided by 2.5 is a positive 1.4. 8.1 divided by 2.5 is going to be a positive 3.24. Okay. Do you have any questions on the bottom few right here that we just did? Are you sure? No questions? Okay. All right. That concludes everything then. 39 and 40 we already did. It's right here. Oh, no, it's not. I'm just kidding. No, it is. Wait, hold on. 39 is right here. 40 is 2.4 times 7.2 times 2.4 times 3.9. It's going to be a positive, so positive 161.7408. You didn't get that one? Okay. So let's try that one on the side then. Here, let me see if we can make this smaller. Okay, let's try 39 then. Let me see your web cluster, Quentin. Says. All right, so for number 39, let's go ahead and do this way. Let's do this black part right here first, and then I'm going to do the pink part right here. Do you see that? So the black part right here is 6.7 times 2.1, right? 7, 6, 14, 12, 13, 7, 4, 2, 2407. Do you see that? Okay, let me just make sure it's correct. 6.7 times 2.1, 14. No, it's 14. Just kidding. I don't know why I put a 2. It's 14. 14.07. Okay. Then we're going to do the pink part right here. Okay, the pink part right here is 7. This thing's ridiculous. $7.3 times 3.9. That's going to give you a 6, 5, 7, 9, 21, 7, 1482. 2 decimals right there. So that's gonna be 28.47. Do you see that? Okay. Then I'm gonna multiply those two together. Okay, and I'll use red for that one. So 14.07 times 28.47. Okay, we'll start with a 7. 1407 times 7 is going to give you a 9849. That's the first one. Second one is a 4. 1407 times 4 is a 5628. Then 8. That's going to give you a 65211. Okay. The last one you're going to have is a 4182. And then when you add everything together, your total is going to end up being a 9, 12, 10, 17, 10. Oh, you know what? I could just write it down. 9, 7, 2, 5, 0, 0, 4. Now, do you see how there's 2 right here and 2 right there? So it's 4 to the right. So you go 4 to the left, and that's where it is. Okay, that's your answer. What other one do you need to go over? Number 30, 40? Number 40? Okay. Yeah, better be freaking be the last one. This is a lot of freaking work. Yeah, you and me both. It's a lot of freaking work. Okay. Well, why don't you do this way around? I'll help you set it up. You multiply it out yourself. Because I'm not going to do everything for you.
You need help. You can ask me to.
Over here. So for this one, you have a 2.4 times a negative 7.2, negative 2.4 times a 3.9. You're going to do these two first, multiply together. So 2.4 times 7.2. And they're going to multiply these two together, 2.4 times 3.9. Go ahead and do that, please. No, look at your paper. It's the first two together. You don't need to let me tell you what you're multiplying. You multiply the first two together, and then you multiply 3 and 4 together. And that concludes everything.